What's going on, guys? Ryan's back here with another preview for SmackDown that is on in actually like 15 minutes, so I'm really hoping I can actually crank this out and you guys can kind of see it, but it's not really about SmackDown, it's more about WrestleMania. And as you can see, The Undertaker. Who is gonna face The Undertaker at WrestleMania?
The following contest is
making his way to the ring. I mean, Brock Lesnar's back, but we already saw him do it. He broke the streak. We saw him fight Bray Wyatt. Sting, I don't think Sting's really a possibility because he's injured and everything. So who can The Undertaker face? Who's still up there that The Undertaker can take on? We got Orton out, Rollins is out, Cena's out. I mean, Sheamus, maybe Sheamus. I don't know. Maybe, could be, possibly, be a first time. But this could be, probably will be The Undertaker's last WrestleMania. I know it's sad, but it's probably gonna be The Undertaker's last WrestleMania. So, you're gonna want to make a big match, So who is like a big opponent that he could fight? I mean, a lot of guys are out. I mean, Roman Reigns maybe for the title. Triple H one more time? I don't think so. I already talked about how Triple H is probably going to win the Rumble this Sunday. He probably will, to be honest. I don't see why not. I'm still casting my vote for Triple H in the Rumble. But for Undertaker at WrestleMania, because it's going to be his last. They're going to want him to be in a big match. Like, who would be good for him to fight? Like, a lot of people probably would say Rollins, but Rollins is injured. Sting is injured also. And most of the big guys are injured, like I said. So who would be good for WWE to put up against The Undertaker? Could we see like a mid-card kind of guy go up? Could it be like a member of the Wyatt family? No, actually they have a match. Or is Undertaker not gonna have a match at WrestleMania? Is Undertaker done already after his rivalry with Brock Lesnar? I saw a video earlier of him deadlifting like 405 pounds just with ease. Like, he had no issue. He picked it up and like it was nothing. And everybody was saying, "Oh, this is him training for WrestleMania, this and that." But is it? Is it really? Like, do we know that? Do we know 100% that Undertaker is going to show up at WrestleMania? Is he even going to show up at the Rumble? We don't know. These are things that we can predict, but do we know that they're going to happen for a fact? No. Will they happen for a fact? Probably not. The probability for that is very small. For him wrestling at WrestleMania, it's a little higher because that's just what he does, every year. But I mean, excuse me. Ever since like the streak ended, I mean, not a lot of people have seen. I don't really see a reason for him. I mean, Brock Lesnar ended it, and then he's in the ring for a while. He's looking around. Everybody's like, "Oh, this is the last match." And for some reason, they stick him in a feud with Bray Wyatt, and he wins. Like, okay, he's not gonna lose to Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania, but he fought Bray Wyatt. Why? Why WWE? Why did he fight Bray Wyatt? And then he comes out a couple weeks later and says that streaks are meant to be broken. Gets in this whole thing with Brock Lesnar. He beats Brock Lesnar dirty a couple times. Then, they have that Hell in the Cell match. He loses. And, I mean, that's the last time we see him was at Hell in the Cell. No, Survivor Series, sorry. He teamed up with Kane to take on the Wyatts. That was my bad. and they won that match. I mean, it was short, but it you know, you can't expect you know, two guys, Undertaker and Kane's age, to, you know, go for a long extended period of time. You know, it was a good match. You know, it lived up to the hype. I think it did. Just to see, you know, the Brothers of Destruction together one more time, just, you know, doing what they do. And has Undertaker even ever done that move? Doing what they do. It was cool, you know. Like, if you weren't alive, you know, back in, like, or if you weren't alive, if you weren't, like, born, or, you know, you didn't watch it back in the day, you know, 2001, just when they, like, really were first formed. If you didn't watch it back then, it was cool, you know. And even if you did, it was still pretty cool to see, you know, even them being in their older state, that they still could, you know, wreak some havoc. It was awesome, you know. A lot of people, I think, liked it. A lot of people enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was cool how, even though, you know, they're entering probably their early 50s now, they can still go the way they, you know, maybe not exactly the way, but they can still go pretty much the way they did back in 2001. That was cool. But back to WrestleMania. Undertaker is what is he now? 21-1? Is it 22-1? I don't know. I forget. But I mean, is there anything left for him? Don't get me wrong. I love the Undertaker, but is there anything left for him? I mean, he's made statements, man. He's a legend, and it'd be sad to see him go. But he's definitely accomplished a lot of things that a lot of people couldn't do. You know, at his age, he's still going, man. He is, and he's going strong. He's not giving up, not backing down. He's not saying, "Hey, give me," you know. Give me some short matches or whatever. He's not doing that. He is going strong, and he is getting it done. He is you know, he's really stepping up there. He's doing good. He's doing what he should do. If, you know, he wants to keep going, you know, that's his spot to keep going. You know, but I mean, if he does choose to keep going, who's his opponent for WrestleMania? You know? I mean, I honestly don't have any picks. I don't know who he'd honestly fight at WrestleMania. They could make it a mid-carder, or they could, you know, I don't think they do Roman Reigns. If Triple H is going to win the Rumble, they're not going to do Roman Reigns. I mean, could Orton return and maybe they have a rematch? I mean, that'd be pretty cool, right? I think him versus Orton one more time could definitely be a pretty good match. Anyway, guys, that does it for this video. Let me know in the comments who you think Undertaker could fight at WrestleMania, and I'll see you all later.